a much more devastating outcome. Time now to toss over to First Alert Chief Meteorologist Dave Aguilera. Dave, we just can't take any chances, of course, with the dry weather. But now we have so much rain, it's really helping things out.
It is indeed, yeah. And we live in the high desert area and into the mountains, from the desert to the mountains to the plains. We need the water, so this is really a good thing. And something interesting happened today. Not only did we have the monsoon flow around here today, coming right out of Texas and parts of New Mexico, Arizona, but at the same time, remnants of what was once Tropical Storm Juliet coming right out of California and right into Colorado. So we're getting kind of a double whammy here, which is not too bad at all. Let's take you over to the radar over here, and I'll show you where the rain is going right now. Storms today moving a little bit faster than they were yesterday, so I don't think we'll get quite as much rain, but a lot of these storms, like the one that went through Boulder and Broomfield, really dumped a lot of rain in a short period of time. That is over DIA right now. DIA is right in the middle here and causing a ground stoppage because of the wind, because of the rain through that area. Not a ton of lightning with this, but from time to time we are seeing just a few boomers there. Also had another little band of thunderstorms south of Highlands Ranch, moving through the Castle Rock area. Just good soaking rains. These are not severe storms this afternoon, and they're not flooding storms either, so that's good to see. Different story down south in southern Lincoln County here, all the way out to south of Lyman over into Eads. These have the potential of being severe. Could be a little bit of hail in that one right outside of Eads, and just outside of Kit Carson last night. Arroyo had 3.5 inches of rain, believe it or not. They had flooding last night, so it's a good thing the heavier bands of storms are going a little further south than there. And just outside of Springfield, down there in Baca County until 8:30 tonight, up to 1 inch of rain out of those storms already. Might even be some small hail or outside of Springfield and Campo and some of those areas. Now, here's that moisture. Early this morning, we had rain in western Colorado. It's been kind of a soggy, soaking day for those folks out there, and nothing really heavy duty. We haven't had any flood warnings or advisories for those areas, so that is good news. Now, I want to take a look at tomorrow and see what we're looking at as far as flood potential and rain and that type of thing. So let's jump right into the future cast. Storms for tonight might linger into the evening. This is 8 p.m. We still have a few isolated storms along the Front Range that pull through till about midnight. We could have more storms kicking in gear here. And then tomorrow morning, cloudy, foggy, maybe a drizzle in the morning. And then the afternoon, isolated storms in some of the mountains and the eastern plains. Some of them might have heavy rain, and then we start to dry out by the time we get to Sunday. So that's good news. 70s and 80s in the lower elevations tomorrow, and we'll be in the 60s and 70s in the mountains. So really a nice day. 77 in Roxborough Park, should be about 75 in Castle Pines, and in some of the neighborhoods of North Denver, Rose Hill up to Commerce City, Irondale, Wright Farms, and even over in the Quimby area, you're going to be in the upper 70s for tomorrow. As we take a quick peek at the Labor Day weekend on Sunday, 82, mostly sunny, and still warm and mild on Labor Day. We're looking about 84, 85 for that high on Monday. And then next week, interesting, low 80s Tuesday all the way through Friday, and each day all the way through next weekend, about a 10% chance or less of a slight afternoon thunderstorm around here. So storms are still in the picture. They just won't be as big and as wet as what we've been through this week.
All right, Dave, thank you.
You're welcome.